Do you guys ever, when you're just sitting there, get like a pain, like in your butt, like just super sharp?
What's weird is had no idea what you were going to say, and I was 95% confident you were going to say butthole.
Well, that's kind of what
close.
I mean. I have like right in your gooch area
every once in a while, but
and it just hurts super bad, and you're like and you think you need to go to the doctor, but it's over, and it won't happen again for like 3 months.
Yeah, I've had it happen.
I don't know what you guys.
I've never had it
about.
like I'm going to the doctor, but I've had a sharp pain.
And like, it shouldn't happen because I check my prostate every night.
Thoroughly. It usually turns into other things, but
anyway, what were you gonna say, buddy?
Oh, so obviously this is a huge game, but I want to get to where I can get the Master Sword and be like well equipped for bosses and stuff. So unless they're like directly in my path of the main story, I won't be doing. I'll be doing shrines off screen.
And that's partly because we're a new channel and we don't want one of our first series to be 172 million episodes long.
Oh.
Which, that's a rock. Those are one of the mini bosses. Okay.
This is bad.
Of the overworld. You can find multiple of those.
yeah.
But,
We're not fighting.
we want Tyler to get to another series eventually, you know.
Since he's only edited
Which is going to be
3
Dark
episodes,
Souls
so.
3.
And you're not, from what I can tell, of course, I've only seen up to this point in the game. There really isn't a whole lot to those. What are they called? Shrines. There's really not a whole lot to them anyway.
It's just a puzzle, a quick puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
back to your original question, though. Not to go on about butts.
I'd be fine to do
You know
that.
what the curse of man is?
Oh my God! I know what you're gonna say.
Sweaty poop.
Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. I'm not even kidding. I have memories at Thanksgiving when I was very, very young of David talking about this in the middle of our whole family.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. The whole family was.
Yeah.
We all talked about it. You wipe.
And
you
wiped
think
and
you're
wiped.
done.
Mm-hmm.
You wipe for like an hour and a half. You go out, you play basketball, you play football, you run around a little bit.
You don't play basketball or run around a little bit.
I used to. That's why I don't get sweaty poop anymore.
Oh.
I used to get it all the
So
time.
it's the curse of active
men.
Okay.
I don't have it anymore. I'm running if there's gunshots or a fire, and that's about it. But no, I used to play a lot of basketball, and it's like I would play, and it's like I haven't pooped in 4 hours, but I have just crap caked my underwear.
That's disgusting.
Not really. I don't have that, but you definitely have to wipe again.
Oh man! But you said the curse of man. Is it a woman thing?
First shot easy.
I don't know. I haven't met a woman that's admitted to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would want to.
No, I don't think most people would want to, but I don't care.
Yeah. Goodbye. Now, here's something we can talk about. Can you look down?
Hold on.
Okay.
Can this open?
Come on, dude.
Why
This
would
is
it give
bad
me the-
gameplay.
Prompt.
We don't know what bad gameplay this game is yet, though, because we have nothing to compare it to. Where does that go?
Hell.
Just straight to hell?
Yeah.
All right.
That's where the devil lives.
I need a shield.
In case you're wondering.
You don't have any shield?
Yeah, bro, guys, I was trying to get away
Oh,
from that
yeah,
stone talus.
Oh, man. I was going to tell a story before this. I told it off.
Are you kidding
Going
me?
to hell. You're only prolonging the inevitable. What was that story I told that was kind of funny and I said I'd say it on here?
Shaving your pubes. For the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When, like, you don't... Oh, my God. This is awful.
I think I just got a game over.
Are you serious?
No, let me eat it!
Oh, my God.
That's 150 hours of gameplay. That's what it'll do for you.
That was awful. But before you do it the first time, you just won't. And then they get like long and stringy. And it's not like pubic hair eventually when you're older. But the first time I shaved it,
I don't even remember.
the first time I shaved, they weren't straight. They were just long and like, they weren't like rough. You know what I mean? It's like when you first start growing facial hair. It's like, it's not like it is now.
I don't remember that. That was 14 years ago.
I haven't even grown facial hair yet. But
There we go, guys.
I shaved it.
We did it.
And like, I didn't know what to use. I just used a razor, no like cream or anything like that.
'Cause Zach's
so
an
it was
idiot.
awful. It felt awful. But then I was scared. When I went to soccer practice, my buddies would see and make fun of me. So I was like sad too.
You know,
That's all I had to
way
say.
worse than that is being really overweight and trying to do it, and you're in the shower, and you're like lifting your stomach up so you can see what's going on down there.
What were you lifting up? Your panis?
My panis.
Okay.
And then you get your panis lifted up.
Which takes enough effort already. By that time, you want to quit.
By the time I get the top half done, I'm ready to eat or sleep. One of the two. I'm worn out.
The two you're best at.
So then you got to do the rest, and it gets harder and harder.
Side quest stuff.
But
yeah. Speaking of exhausted, needing to sleep, the past few nights I've gotten 4, and then 3 hours of sleep. So last night I get home from work on where I made where it was a holiday, so I got bonus pay. So I wanted to work, but I got home and
you're dating every episode. It was Memorial or Labor Day, and it was yesterday.
Right? Whatever. Who cares? That was mean. But I get home and I went to Tyler. I was like, dude, you want to like do one of two things. You either want to like start Sonic Adventure 2, me and you, and just switch off levels and play the whole game, or do you want to come down there with your Switch and you play Mario and Rabbids, and I play like one of the Metroids I just bought, the original or the second. And he was like, "Oh, sure, dude. Like, just give me a minute." Like, and I was like, "Okay, I'll go sit down and rest since I just got home." I fell asleep at 7. I woke back up at around 1 a.m. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. and I woke back up at 12 p.m. 12:30 p.m. the next day. So that's about 17 hours of sleep.
It's a good time.
It was awesome. I have the great power of sleeping as long as my body wants. Like, unless I have a alarm, I could be super well rested. Like, I just woke up. I could go back in bed and sleep for another 19 hours.
Yeah, I could too.
It's just awesome.
If I'm tired, I sleep 14 hours easy.
Yeah.
And I got to make the alarm wake me up.
Yeah.
Or I'll just sleep until I just can't sleep anymore.
And I have to set multiple alarms because I'm such a deep sleeper, I might not wake up and just be late.
For work, well, let me pull it up for you right here.
I set at least 3. And I have to set one a minute before I go to sleep so I can know that it's working.
I have alarms set for 6:30, 6:45, 6:56, 7:02, and 7:08. And all of them are on sleep mode where they go every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And usually I wake up before 7, but I have them on there just in case.
I have
You're running late.
alarm.
Hurry up and wake up.
I don't know how. One time there was a tornado where we lived, and I was young, so I was kind of scared. My mom said I was kind of scared, but I literally ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, my first PB&J ever, I remember, and then I fell asleep while the tornado was like downtown, like 10 minutes away. I was just sleeping and sirens were going off. I just didn't care. I slept through the whole thing. It was nice. Best sleep I ever had. Meanwhile, people down there probably weren't having a good time.
Probably.
All right. So for the remainder of this episode, we're going to get that tower.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's some nice aspirations. You might as well just skip to the next video.
I was going to say half the people that were watching just turned it off. We're actually not going to that tower. We're going to do something awesome.
Dude, get on.
Oh, get on it. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Woo! Oh, that flipped.
There's actually a Korok over there, but whatever.
Oh, man.
I was actually really excited for that.
So right now we are going to find Impa at Kakariko Village, correct? Kakarako. We should do like some just pronounce everything super wrong.
Kariko.
Like how when people say
ColecoVision.
Ocarina? I hate that.
Ocarina.
It might actually be Ocarina, but I hate it.
Does it trigger you?
Oh, it triggers me, man.
I hate it too.
We should start saying like, we're going to Kakariko Village.
Oh God.
You ever played Majora's Mask?
I think you're thinking of Majadra's.
It's almost as good as Twilight Princess.
Twi'let. It's almost good as Nightlight Princess. Oh man, did you have a Night Bright?
Night Bright?
The cubes where you put like
the light
pegs
bright.
in.
Yeah, I've had one of those.
Those are cool.
But we got it used, so like all of the things were already filled out, so I just had to. It like showed you how to put them in. I never had to. I just put them in because it was already punched out.
Yeah, those were fun. Did you have the cube one or did you have a different one?
What do you mean a cubed one? Like
Mine was like a cube,
it
and
was
you
like
could
a
do it on
computer
every
screen.
side.
Oh no, mine was like a computer screen.
So we just had more than you.
Yeah.
Oh,
also,
man.
you probably had that like 8 years after I did.
Yeah. Oh man, what was your favorite toy growing up?
The Nintendo. Actually, more specifically, the Super Nintendo.
What about you, Ty? The 64. Does that count as a toy?
I don't know. It's the only thing I played with.
Oh, well, not the only thing.
I didn't do that till I was like 7.
And that's when it just started. Like,
excluding video games, I think Legos.
Legos, yeah. We had a lot of Legos. And then one day, we'll end with this story, and then I'll say my favorite next time. One day, we probably had about 30 Legos between each of us, all done. Like, they're out on our air hockey table that used to be in there. We were really proud of them. They looked awesome, all Star Wars. Tyler was like, we should tear them all apart and do them again. I was like, no, Tyler, don't. And he literally was like, we're doing it. And he grabbed the Legos and just started tearing them apart and throwing them in a bucket.
That's traumatizing for a child.
And we could never finish them because there were thousands upon thousands of pieces in this giant bucket.
I remember the bucket.
And we sold it for like $15 at a yard sale. Hundreds of dollars worth of Legos. And I was so upset.
If we're not counting video games, I'll go really quick. If we're not counting video games, I was huge into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I had almost every action figure there ever was for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I sold them on, made a lot of
I
money.
also have a ton of stuff for Toy Story still.
Yeah.
And I remember your Buzz Lightyear, the big plastic
It's-
one.
it's
with wings
right
on
in
it.
my closet
Yeah,
right
we have
now.
a ton
Really?
still. I still have mine.
And this is kind of weird. It sounds like one of those stories where they're like, I walked outside and played with a hoop and a stick. But me and my dad used to get the little army men, the
Yeah.
like $1 pack army men, and we
Yeah.
would sit on opposite sides of the living room, and we'd put them up in formations. Like he'd have 15, I'd have 15, and we took a golf ball
And tried to
and
hit
threw it
'em.
down to knock the other one. Yeah, the other
Yeah.
person's over, and whoever killed everybody else's first one.
Well, I have another story to tell, but we'll tell it next time on 502 Gaming. Do you have anything to say for the night?
Bye.
I guess that's a no.
We've ended the video, all of our videos with bye a lot, and we've said all right at the beginning of a lot. You got, I mean, they're not
So-
listening because the
so-
audio's over, but I
so-
mean, they should unsubscribe and go to subscribe to someone better, you know what I mean?
So do you want to say bye at the beginning and all right at the end?
Yeah, we'll do that next time,
All
but
right.
don't tell them because they won't know.
All right.